Today I'm going to be doing a quick little review on Vintage Grooming Company's Death Grip, and there's a little guitar pick it comes with. And the reason why I'm showing you the guitar pick is because if you're not used to using a strong mustache wax, you'll wind up like what I did. I got it all over the can, and then I tried to wipe it off, and it messed the can up, and so you can't even see the label now. But the ingredients on it has beeswax, lanolin, and pine rosin, and so that's the scent you're going to smell is the pine rosin. It's not overpowering by no means. I mean, I can't even smell it now. As you can tell, today I'm rocking the English. Most of the time I have my beard combed down or it's kind of swept away a little bit, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it today because my beard's actually, or not my beard, but my mustache is actually long enough now, which it's been long for quite some time, but today I just decided to do it up. But my experience with it, it's not for beginners. I was a beginner buying this, and I made a mistake because, as you can say, you can look at the can and tell. Some advice I could give: if you do decide to buy this as your first mustache wax, make sure you have a warm cloth sitting by, a warm rag, because when you start putting this stuff on your fingers, it starts, you literally have to take a hair dryer and put on this to heat it up. I mean, you could dig it out with a guitar pick, but it takes forever. Hit it with the hair dryer, get it soft, get you a little bit out, and then take it into your fingers, start working into your fingers, and then start spreading that. Now the thing is, with my mustache right now, I did not use all of this. I use this as a finishing move, just to tweak these tips right here. What I do is actually use hairspray. Got a little tip off of YouTube from some guys that that are champion mustache growers, and you can use all kinds of different stuff. I've heard of guys using like Elmer's glue and stuff like that, but I used some of my wife's hairspray, which is its Tresemme Fine Control #4 or something. It's kind of like a black and greenish gold can. So you start using that to start sweeping it back, and then as it starts to harden, you can feel it tacking up on you. You start to twist it out and everything. But if you start using this stuff at first, you're gonna notice like these little white clumps in there, and then you have to take the hair dryer and put it back on your mustache and heat it up and get your face all freaking hot, and it's just a lot easier to use the the hairspray, because the hairspray is kind of oily, and it's a lot easier to work with. You just take it and you spray it in the crotch of your fingers like that. Of course, when you spray it, you want to spray down, because if you spray it up like this, that freaking hairspray will shoot up. And man, I had it go up my nostril one time, and I thought I was gonna go into a cardiac. Sucker done cleaned my nose hair all together, and I was going peep shit and everything. Yeah, a little crazy. But anyways, like I say, when you start putting that hairspray on, it's just real oily. It almost feels like you're putting in beard oil. You're just sweeping it back, and then you feel it tacking up on you, and you start to twist, and then if it hardens up on you, it ain't that big of a deal, because you can just spray the hairspray back on your fingers, and it just loosens it right back up again. So I take it and twist everything up, and then I take the hair dryer and hit it with the cold setting, kind of set it a little bit, and then I start to twist it, tweak it more, and then at the end, that's when I bring out the finishing move. I put this stuff on it, twist it up real good, and then whenever you twist it in there, it's going to kind of be white on the ends, and that's just, I guess, from the pine rosin. But if you take the hair dryer and you hit the tips of it, you'll see it melt, and then instantly, when you hit it with the heat, you go back to the cold setting and hit it with that, and it sets it, and bam, you're pretty much done. I mean, you can tune it a little bit. I sit there and I'll try to mess with mine, but if I mess to it too much, it starts getting crazy. So, but you just set it, and it's ready to go. But like I say, this right here, I don't recommend. Some guys use it completely across their mustache. I hadn't had luck with that. I tried it, because when you start putting it in, shit, it feels like you're you're ripping your mustache out. And like I say, the hairspray, it's just oily and it's just slick, and it's just a whole lot easier. So yeah, want to mention a few folks here before I go. Like I say, great stuff. Get this if you can. Like I say, it's not that expensive. 1 ounce can last you forever. Beard Strong 08, you know, been watching this guy for a while now. Been subscribed to him for a little bit, not real long. And then the Beard Dream, been watching him. These guys are excellent. And then Beer Times with Scott. These 3 guys here, they are like big promoters for these small batch companies. You know, I've been using like mainstream beard bombs, like these big outfits and stuff like that. And then one day I just happened to come across Kenny, and I started watching his videos. I'm like, all right, you know, because he's getting all this product in and he's pumping out the information. Then I see Beard Dream off of his, and him comment, so I checked him out. And then Beer Times with Scott, checked him out. You know, and these guys right here, like I say, they are pushing these small batch companies, which is awesome. Because these small batch companies, you know, they pay I think they probably pay a lot more detail to what they're doing than these big mainstream companies. Because, you know, these big mainstream companies, they're just about pumping out the product as fast as they can. It's good stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's good stuff because I use some. I use it day to day now. I don't got no small batch stuff in my bathroom right now, but I'm about to go to it to give it a try, because it seems like these days it's all about these different scents, and these small batch companies, they're coming out with these different scents that these bigger guys, you know, don't have nothing of. I mean, I'm sure some of them do, but it seems like these small batch companies are just hammering it. So props to these guys. You know, I'm going to continue to follow them. They're kind of guiding me along on which way I want to go as far as beard products. I think I'm going to go with the Luxurious Bastard. I'm going to try the 1912. And probably the Tobacconist is probably what I'm going to try. Those 2 right there, a combination. Anyhow, guys, just wanted to give you a quick little review on this. We'll rock the rest of the day. And you guys have a great day. See ya.